welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another drag race. This one is quite interesting. A gentleman, well, two gentlemen reached out to me through Instagram and they were saying that they have these kind of cars, they're kind of tuned, so they want to do a drag race. So I said, sure, let's set it up and let's have some fun. So what do we have for today's video? Well, we have the Accord 10 speeds and we have the GLI with the DSG on my left side. The GLI is tuned, this is tuned. So this roughly makes about 310, 320 horsepower. That's horsepower, not wheel horsepower. You should see the specs and the tuners in the actual text. Meanwhile, the GLI over there makes about 350 horsepower, roughly 350 horsepower. Both are front wheel drive. This uses 10-speed automatic transmission. That uses the DSG automatic transmission as well. So we're gonna find out. Special thanks for this video goes, of course, to the owners. And today we have come to Toronto Motorsports Park in Cayuga, Ontario, Canada. We're gonna do a few runs, and there is a third car bonus, which I'm not gonna reveal. And if you're gonna be at the end of the video, it's an interesting one. I'll give you a hint, it is a Honda, but you'll see that at the end. We're gonna do this race first, and then the Accord versus that at the end, and I'll tell you the specs. That car is tuned as well, but I'm not gonna give you the name. At the end of the video, you will see it. But for now, and special thanks goes to Johnny, who's our flag man today. I appreciate that. Johnny, thank you for being our flag man today. The first race we're gonna start, boys, it's gonna be normal mode. Well, is catching up. Okay, I had a better takeoff than him. That GLI spins a lot, so that's one thing to keep in mind. That thing spins a lot, but other than that, it's still quite an interesting car. This is pretty loud too. Catching up to me. Is catching up. Now in sport mode. Bit of spinning. He spun a little bit. He's catching up. He's catching up pretty quickly. And yeah. Okay, so the second one is against a Civic 1.5 CVT. That's tuned and makes 250 horsepower apparently. So we're gonna go sort of like a Honda to Honda fight. Here's the CVT, but the CVT is actually lighter than this. It's lighter by almost 600-700 pounds, but this makes more horsepower. So that's another interesting race. That was the bonus. Okay, so this one, full sport mode. I'm ready on my side.
Me too, I'm ready.
Oh, he has a good lunge. Wow. I'm catching up now. But he is quick. See, I didn't have the best takeoff on the first one, but now I'm getting him. But he's beside me. Very close, he's right beside me. Very, very interesting. Well, boys, this was interesting. So the Accord is slightly faster than the Civic hatchback CVT. So it's not necessarily a huge win, but it is a win. He's right beside me the entire time. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I appreciate you guys coming out and bringing your cars. It was a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Thanks again to everyone, and thank you to Johnny for being our flag man for today.
Thank you.
This was interesting. I love drag races. I could do this all day long. It doesn't matter, tunes, not tunes, small cars, big cars. To me, it does not matter at all. To be honest, it's a lot of fun to do this. I have a blast with all cars. I love this. Thank you to everyone, and thank you again to Johnny for being our flag man today. He was precise, he was good, fast. It was a blast. It's interesting to see these cars. I know you guys love watching this kind of cars. The Accord, again, is pretty quick. The DSG, of course, makes more horsepower. If it was the same horsepower, that would make it a lot more interesting. But it still did very well for less horsepower and actually heavier than the DSG Jetta. So with that in mind, thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe. Cheers.